Welcome, Marie here in Zone 6, and I've been working on increasing my year-round beauty through evergreens. I, of course, added these boxwoods earlier in the year, but down yonder, I've added these new gen boxwoods, and I think they're just gorgeous. There's the container. New gen boxwood, the boxwood revolution. I'll see. They're hardy in, I believe, zone 5 through 8, and I'm in zone 6. So I wanted to be quick about getting them in the ground. Behind, I added 2 Golden Globe Arborvitae. And I've had Arborvitae in part shade for years, and they've done fine. They may not be as dense as sunny areas, but they're still lovely. And so I kind of anchored the walkway leading to the hidden garden with those Golden Globe Arborvitae. Heading back to the hidden garden, I've added a sublime arborescence right here, back in the hidden garden. Down yonder by my traditionally crooked welcome sign, I added another sublime hydrangea behind my Annabelle. On this post, I dug up the light yellow rose from over in my south garden. It's my mom's favorite rose. It's like a butter yellow. I dug it up and I planted it right here on this post to try to add beauty to this post. I'll leave it at that. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. So I'm hoping that because this rose tends to shoot really long canes, that it'll shoot some more canes and I can attach them to this post and try to make it beautiful. Heading into the back garden, or the west garden, I already had these large arborvitae. They've been in containers for about 8 years and done beautifully. And I added these golden globes in between, which are hardy down to zone 2, I believe, and I'm in zone 6. So if a plant is hardy down to like a zone 2 or 3, about 3 zones lower than me, then I'm quite comfortable with them being in containers and pretty confident they'll be fine over the winter. So, and these are actually hardy to about 4 zones colder than me, zone 2. And back here, I of course added this, let me show you the top, Cheer Drops Arborvitae. I pruned it into an oval shape, and I wanted a tall container, but I didn't want to pay for it. So I took 2 containers the same size and I put one on top of the other. And there you have it. That's a spruce. I got that for about $2.75 plus tax on sale. Over by that mirror, I painted those white lines in to make it look more like window panes. Down below, I planted some in front of my hibiscus, which I cut down, and I've never had a problem cutting down my hibiscus. It comes back just fine for me. I know I've heard it said that you shouldn't cut it down in the autumn, but I do in my house and it works for me. But in front of that hibiscus, I planted chartreuse on the loose, catmint. So exciting. And across from that catmint, I put this new gen boxwood. First of all, because I needed a spot for it. And second of all, because it's usually just weeds here anyway. Worked out. I think boxwoods and evergreens add a sense of calmness to a garden, structure. They kind of anchor a garden and can kind of make what may border on chaos, though beautiful chaos, because I have a lot of flowering shrubs and perennials. They can kind of bring a certain calmness to the garden when you have a lot going on like me. In the east garden, or the front garden, I cut down those 2 green velvet boxwoods. I was tired of the struggle. And when I spoke to the lady at the nursery, she said it's been a really bad year for that, what is it called? Box moth? I think it's called a box tree moth. And so they've really caused a lot of damage to boxwoods. And so those 2, when I looked at the images online, I said, yep, that was the issue. So I replaced them with these midget arborvitae. And they're small, but I just have to be patient. They'll fill in. Oh boy. Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing.